ladies and gentlemen. And we are back here at the city of Pasay Arena for the V-League Visayas 2026 Championship Games. And we'll begin with our men's division, University of San Agustin and Central Philippine University. The university rivals of Iloilo City will now match or have a rematch here at the championship game of V-League Visayas 2026. And to hear some updates before we proceed to our match, let's hear from our courtside reporter, Hannah Chavez. Hannah?
Yes, so good afternoon, volleyball fans. I'm Hannah Mayel Chavez reporting live from the city of Pasay Arena. And this is the moment that we've all been waiting for. The championship day of V-League Visayas Panay Negros Conference 2026. So after days of intense competition, we are now down to the last two teams in the men's division, and it's the University of San Agustin versus the Central Philippine University. So these two schools knew each other very well because they have faced each other before. But today, they meet once again in the biggest stage with the men's division championship on the line. So the University of San Agustin, under the guidance of head coach Neil Dumalag, comes into today's championship after a strong run throughout the tournament. And across the net will be the Central Philippine University, led by head coach Arnel Amadeo, who earned their place in the finals without any doubts. Now, these two schools will meet here in Pasay City with everything at stake. For USA, it's about finishing strong at their campaign with the championship. And for CPU, it's about taking down a familiar rival and claiming the title for themselves. So the records and previous games are now behind them. So everyone, let's witness two schools, two rivals, one championship. Stay tuned at our live and watch the championship of the men's division featuring University of San Agustin versus the Central Philippine University. I'm Hannah Mayel Chavez, your courtside reporter for V-League Visayas 2026. Back to you, Arcel.
Thank you, Hannah, for your courtside report. And that's University of San Agustin and Central Philippine University fighting for the championship title of the V-League Visayas 2026. And of course, University of San Agustin headed by their head coach Neil Jan Dumalag, and the Central Philippine University headed by the head coach Arnel Amadeo. And now they will have the chance to book the ticket to fight against the best of Cebu, and will get the chance to battle it out against the best teams from Manila, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. And now we will begin our match in a while, still here at the city of Pasay Arena for the V-League Visayas 2026 championship game, and we'll begin with the men's division. So stay tuned and watch.
Time Sports owner Mr. Rodolfo Villaruz together with Mr. Jerome Villaruz. Good afternoon, sirs, and welcome to the championship day of V-League Visayas Panay Negros Conference 2026.
This will be an interesting matchup since both teams are rivals here in the Iloilo City. And now they are still fighting also in the Iloilo Prisa, and now they will be facing each other here. The championship battle for V-League Visayas 2026. And we'll have the chance to book a game against Cebu, and now we'll have a chance also to represent Visayas and fight against the best of Luzon and Mindanao. And that is our first championship battle for this afternoon for the men's division, University of San Agustin and Central Philippine University. I'm your courtside or analyst commentator, Arcel Vinsagudo, and together with me is your courtside reporter, Hannah May Chavez. And please stay tuned, and we'll begin our match in a while.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the sweet city in the heart of Panay, and welcome to the sporting capital of Western Visayas. And this is the V-League Visayas 2026 Collegiate Challenge Panay and Negros Island, co-presented by Game Time Sports and in partnership with the local government of Pasig City. And this is the championship game between the University of San Agustin versus the Central Philippine University. Before we start, let's meet your team, USA! Starting lineup, wearing jersey number 1, James Galosong. Wearing jersey number 2, Adriel Timothy Sonye. Wearing jersey number 3, Nicole Paul Yasen. Wearing jersey number 4, Ario Mediodia. Wearing jersey number 5, CJ Alconera. Wearing jersey number 6, John Kurt Pedrigosa. Wearing jersey number 7, Eugene Cabillo. Wearing jersey number 9, Durf Luis Sardenia. Wearing jersey number 11, John Andre Deblues. Wearing jersey number 12, Kent Evan Magdael. Wearing jersey number 13, John Paul Lacson. Wearing jersey number 15, Ralph Lawrence Montaño. Wearing jersey number 16, Rice Mateo Doran. And last but not the least, wearing jersey number 20, Zach Patrick Maude. And their official head coach, Mr. Niljan Dumalag. And their opponent from the Central Philippine University. Starting up, wearing jersey number 1, Serafin Dimandante. Starting, wearing jersey number 2, Kian Christopher Silvias. Wearing jersey number 3, Mawel Nakita. Wearing jersey number 4, Lars Tadlen Delarmino. Wearing jersey number 5, Dave Wayne Molyo. Wearing jersey number 6, Gian Panes. Wearing jersey number 7, Dave Arquisol. Wearing jersey number 9, Dan Adrian Coronia. Wearing jersey number 10, Jabe Nash Katipunan. Wearing jersey number 11, Belly Joe Onte. Wearing jersey number 13, Jose Oslek de Ocampo. Wearing jersey number 15, Christoph Magbanwa. Wearing jersey number 16, Aaron Justin Benetes. And wearing jersey number 28, Jayan Jodel Yasin. Other official head coach, Mr. Arnel Amadeo. And our technical official for this event, our first referee, is Mr. Leo Depositario. Our second referee is Mr. Judd Somo. This game is in between the University of San Agustin versus Central Philippine University. Both teams, good luck. And let's meet the starting lineup from the University of San Agustin. First in the line, were jersey number 6, number 1 rather, James Galosong. Wearing jersey number 6, John Kurt Pedrigosa. Wearing jersey number 9, Durf Luis Sardenia. Wearing jersey number 11, John Andre Deblues. Wearing jersey number 15, Ralph Lawrence Montaño. Wearing jersey number 20, Zach Patrick Maude. And their starter libero, wearing jersey number 12, Kent Evan Magdael. On their opponent from the Central Philippine University, starting with wearing jersey number 1, Serafin Demandante. Wearing jersey number 2, Kian Christopher Silvias. Wearing jersey number 3, Mawel Nakita. Wearing jersey number 10, Jabe Nash Katipunan. Wearing jersey number 11, Belly Joe Onte. Wearing jersey number 28, Jayan Judalyosen. On their starter libero, wearing jersey number 15, Christoph Magbanwa.
And we are back here again at the City of Pasay Arena for the championship game of V-League Visayas 2026 Men's Division. And it's again University of San Agustin and Central Philippine University.
The championship game!
The long rivals of Ilo Prisa is now having a rematch here at the V-League Visayas championship game. And a strong start already for the University of San Agustin. And that's an error for Central Philippine University, giving the first point to University of San Agustin. Galusong serving for USA. And a strong attack already for Central Philippine University. Demandante giving USA the taste of their own medicine early in the set already. 1-1. Judeliasin serving. What an attack! Exchange of attacks here between University of San Agustin and Central Philippine University. Hindi na pinatagal. Nagpa-showdown na kaagad sa start ng set number 1. That's a service error for USA. That's a point for CPU, making it a tie game now. Demandante serving. And that's hat-trick. Easy point for University of San Agustin. Pedregosa serving. And another service error for USA. USA must fix that since they can't afford to just easily give points to Central Philippine University off their errors. Since Central Philippine University is getting serious already, throwing strong attacks, and also USA. Now USA advancing even more now. With just a point ahead of Central Philippine University. Debloy is serving. Good serve. And a powerful hammer there, straight to the floor.
Point for CPU.
Open attack from CPU. Leaving USA defenders
Serving number 3, Nakita.
off guard. Now Nakita serving.
Point for USA.
And a point for USA.
Serving number 15, Montaño.
Tanyo serving for USA. Good serve. What a powerful, creative angle there.
For USA.
Making it very quick and fast-paced. And now,
Serving number 15.
University of San Agustin extends the lead to 2. It's now 6-4. Good serve again. And an attack from the outside. And it is a point for CPU. Just exchanging points with each other here at the set number 1. Strong players on the court. Katipunan serving. Smooth serve. And an attack, but it throws back. Thrown back to the floor of USA. What a block there from CPU. Indeed, a ready blockers already. Still, Jevnash Katipunan serving. What a hammer there. Sparking it through the defense of Central Philippine University. Literal na through the defense. Nahanap pa talaga. Maude serving. What a distribution there. It was still saved from that block. Another block there from USA. And now that goes in. Judel Yasin being active already in the first part of the set number 1. And now we are tied to 7. Sylvia's serving. Strong serve. And another spike. Another spike there by the USA. Being creative. Just continuing to attack CPU's defense. And now Galusong serves for USA. And it's out. Service error for USA. That gives an easy point for CPU here. Judel Yasin serving. And it was saved by the defense of CPU, and that spike was in. Nakita showcasing what he can do to help the Central Philippine University since the start of the elimination round up until the championship game today. And it's still here. Now, Juliasin serves. And that's a block by Demandante of CPU. Walang nakakalampas sa kamay ni Demandante. At ngayon, Hodeliasin serving. And it's a service error for Central Philippine University. And that's also an easy point for USA. Sardinia serving. Good serve. And a block also from USA. Montaño jumping at very high to reach that attack from CPU. Easy point. Easy block. Now Sardinia serves. It's short. Service error. Service error for CPU. Now, Demandante serving for Central Philippine University. And it's back to USA. At a point now for CPU. After that attack error. Now CPU showing smiles here as they lead 2 points ahead of USA. And a violation for Central Philippine University. Now Pedregosa serving. Another attack, and it wasn't defended by USA. And CPU grabs another point, 13-11. Onte, service error. That's a point for USA. Deblois is serving. Strong serve there. And an attack going through the defense. Breaking and crashing it through. And now that adds another point here for Central Philippine University. 14-12. Back to their 2-point lead. But it isn't just that far. USA can still catch up. And we'll see how they will do that. Or Central Philippine University will continue its momentum. But now USA is climbing up again. 13-14. Still a closer look to Central Philippine University's lead. It's just a point lead for CPU. Now Montaño serving. Good serve. And a quick, but it was a fail for CPU. And that adds USA's point to tie it to 14. Still, Montaño serving. Strong serve there again for Montaño. And an attack, but it's still alive. The ball is still good. And a chance Now for Central Philippine University, and it's another error there from the distribution of the setter. Another error from that quick. They could just make it efficiently now. And now they are just giving easy points for University of San Agustin, as USA now leads a point ahead of CPU. Now CPU must fix that if they want to still keep their game alive. And it's outside. The point is for USA again, now getting that hype. University of San Agustin is feeling it. Now Central Philippine University gets pressured here after their inconsistencies in the offense. And now that's a timeout for Central Philippine University after that sunod-sunod na mga error. At ngayon, we'll see what they can improve after the timeout. Now we'll be back after the timeout break. And we are back here, still at the City of Pasay Arena. Set number 1 of Central Philippine University and University of San Agustin. Once again, I'm your analyst commentator, Arcel Vince Agudo. I will be serving you stories here for the V-League Visayas 2026. And an outside error there for USA, and that's a point for Central Philippine University. Improving after that timeout. Giving USA again the taste of their own medicine. But USA still leads 16-15. Arquisal serving for CPU. Good toss there. Another attack from USA, but the ball is still alive. And it's still moving. It's still keeping its pace here. And USA still tries to attack, and it goes in. USA finally breaks the defense of CPU and maintains their lead. And it's back to 2, 17-15. Maude serving. And a block there from University of San Agustin. Solid block. Throwing it straight back to the floor of CPU. Hindi pinalampas. Binalik agad ng USA at ngayon serving. Another attack from the CPU, and it goes in. What a smooth attack there. Just dropping it. And it's a violation for Central Philippine University, and that's a point for USA. That was a violation for CPU. It's now 19-15, 4-point lead for USA. And it goes straight in. And it's a point for CPU, just slowly cutting the lead of USA. 19-16. Good serve. And an attack, but it goes back. And attack again, and it goes in. And now an attack from CPU, and another so strong block from USA. Grabe. Very consistent and blocking the attacks of CPU. That gives them another extension to their advantage. And that gives USA the first team to get the 20-point. Powerful serve. And a response from CPU. And it's still alive. And it's CPU's violation. And it's a point for USA after that violation from the attack of CPU overreaching there at the top of the net. And now that gives an easy point again for USA. 21-16, 5-point lead for University of San Agustin. And now CPU is trailing it. Trying also to catch it before it reaches the set point. As now University of San Agustin is now in their 20th point. Specifically in the 21st. Now we'll see how CPU can counter it since University of San Agustin won already against Central Philippine University 2-16. Galusong serving for USA. Strong serve there. Galusong. And now, USA tries to attack again and it goes out. That's an error and a point now for CPU. Now this can be their opportunity to be consistent and catch the lead of USA. 22-17. Coruña serving. And that's an error. Service error for CPU. And now, USA serving. Sardinia. It's in. It's inside the line. 24-17. And now they are in their set point. University of San Agustin advances to the set point. It is a 7-point lead. Still Sardinia serving. And a counter from CPU. Stopping USA to finish this set just that easy. And now it's 24-18. 6-point lead for USA. Demandante serving. Strong attack, and that gives USA the set number 1 of our championship match between University of San Agustin and Central Philippine University. And now USA advances, leading this match with 1 set win already ahead of Central Philippine University as we just finished the set number 1, 25-18 in favor of University of San Agustin. Now we'll see in the set number 2 if Central Philippine University can improve and adjust their game to respond to USA's powerful offense here in the set number 1. And now we'll be back after the commercial breaks.
Vanilla or caramel?
Crunch time? Time for new Nestle Crunch Vanilla Caramel Ice Cream. Crisp chocolate-coated vanilla ice cream with gooey caramel filling. Vanilla or caramel? New Nestle Crunch Vanilla Caramel Ice Cream. Keep cool with Crunch.
Vanilla or caramel?
Crunch time? Time for new Nestle Crunch Vanilla Caramel Ice Cream. Crisp chocolate-coated vanilla ice cream with gooey caramel filling. Vanilla Vanilla or caramel? New Nestle Crunch Vanilla Caramel Ice Cream. Keep cool with Crunch.
Vanilla or caramel?
Crunch time? Time for new Nestle Crunch Vanilla Caramel Ice Cream. Crisp chocolate-coated vanilla ice cream with gooey caramel filling. Vanilla or caramel? New Nestle Crunch Vanilla Caramel Ice Cream. Keep cool with Crunch.
Mga naka-black man.
May name pa na din tayo. Abelino.
Oh. Bukod doon, tapos naman ang aklan. Sabi ko aklan, may black.
Vanilla or caramel?
Crunch time? Time for new Nestle Crunch Vanilla Caramel Ice Cream. Crisp chocolate-coated vanilla ice cream with gooey caramel filling. Vanilla or caramel? New Nestle Crunch Vanilla Caramel Ice Cream. Keep cool with Crunch.
Vanilla or caramel?
Crunch time? Time for new Nestle Crunch Vanilla Caramel Ice Cream. Crisp chocolate-coated vanilla ice cream with gooey caramel filling. Vanilla or caramel? New Nestle Crunch Vanilla Caramel Ice Cream. Keep cool with Crunch.
Vanilla or caramel?
Crunch time? Time for new Nestle Crunch Vanilla Caramel Ice Cream. Crisp chocolate-coated vanilla ice cream with gooey caramel filling. Vanilla or caramel? New Nestle Crunch Vanilla Caramel Ice Cream. Keep cool with Crunch.
Vanilla or caramel?
Crunch time? Time for new Nestle Crunch Vanilla Caramel Ice Cream. Crisp chocolate-coated vanilla ice cream with gooey caramel filling. Vanilla or caramel? New Nestle Crunch Vanilla Caramel Ice Cream. Keep cool with Crunch.
Vanilla or caramel?
Crunch time? Time for new Nestle Crunch Vanilla Caramel Ice Cream. Crisp chocolate-coated vanilla ice cream with gooey caramel filling. Vanilla or caramel? New Nestle Crunch Vanilla Caramel Ice Cream. Keep cool with Crunch.
Vanilla or caramel?
Crunch time? Time for new Nestle Crunch Vanilla Caramel.
Pulis ko to na instant ka iPhone.
And we are back here at the set number 2 of V-League Visayas.
Ewan ko lang
And we are back here at the championship match of V-League Visayas 2026 men's division. It's between University of San Agustin and Central Philippine University. Once again, I'm your analyst commentator, Arcel Vinzagudo. Together with me is your courtside reporter, Hannah May Chavez. And now we'll begin our set number 2 for the men's division championship game. And that's an error to start this set. First point goes to University of San Agustin. And University of San Agustin already leads this match with a set ahead against Central Philippine University. And now got Lusong serving for University of San Agustin. Good serve. And a counter there from CPU, but it is USA's point as it goes out. And that's a 2-0 start already for University of San Agustin. Still, Galusong serving for USA. And a service error there for CPU. For University of San Agustin, rather. That's CPU's first point. Wow. Silvias serving. That's a point for CPU. Still, Silvias serving. Silvias with a service error that gives USA their another point here, and finally their lead again, 3-2. Strong serve, but it was too strong. It's a point for Central Philippine University. Judeliacid serving. Smooth serve. And an attack from USA. And it goes straight to the defense of CPU. Hammering it down. Making CPU not able to defend that. And now Pedregosa serving. Strong counter also by Nakita of CPU, responding to that attack by USA also. And it's 4-3. Rather 4-all. Demandante. Maude rather. And now USA keeps the ball alive. And a quick. But it's still back to USA, and now CPU holds it. And attacks to the open spot and the floor of USA. That's CPU taking the lead now. 5-4. And Demandante service ace. And that's a point for CPU, now finally advancing. 2 points ahead. Still Demandante serving, and now CPU attacking again. USA, and it touches the blockers of CPU. And that's a point for USA. De Blois serving for USA. And an error for CPU in that attack. And now it's a tie game again. 6-all. Good serve. CPU looks to attack, and USA defends it. And now back to the USA. CPU attacking once more. Good defense by USA. CPU once again, and goes out from the hands of USA. And now that gives the point to Central Philippine University, and now our score is 6-7. 6-7 is in the lead of Central Philippine University. Just a point lead for CPU. 6-7. Now, that's a point for USA, trying to cut the momentum of Central Philippine University that quick. And now it's back to a tie game here. 7-all. Montaño serving. Good serve. And an attack from CPU. And it goes out. Powerful hammer there. Leading it to the outside. Now, CPU takes the lead again. 8-7. Nakita serving. Good serve. And it's another open spot there. And USA saw that. Took advantage of that. And now it's back to a tie game. And it's a service error. It's a point for Central Philippine University. Eight, 9. Katipunan serving. Good serve and a quick there from USA.
Cheers na lang, cheers.
Pedro Goso. Galusong now. Galusong serving. That's a service error for USA. That's a point for CPU. It's 8-9, still in favor of Central Philippine University. Sylvia serving. The ball is still alive here in Central Philippine University and goes out. But it's a point for University of San Agustin. And it's tied again to 10. And a short drop there from USA. Losing that pulse on that drop there at the top, and it fails to travel. Now Judel Yasin serving for CPU. Powerful block by Central Philippine University. Intercepted it that quick. Showing the ball back. It's Judel Yasin again, serving. And what a play. Creative movement there for USA. Leaves CPU off guard. And that's another point for USA. It's 12 all. And CPU counters it with Nakita. Moto ka lang. Gama ko lang. And now we're tied again here, 13 all. As both teams are very competitive. At ni isa, walang pumapayag na makaabanse ng malaki ang kanilang kalaban. At ngayon, CPU advances of that error But it's just a thin 1-point lead. And now, CPU claims the lead, 15-14. Nakita serving.
Bako tabi ka lang. Dito ko na. Mango nagiguyan.
And Demandante giving CPU another extension here in their lead.
Ito sa pasi. Ako pasi.
And CPU adds their lead again. 15-18. Finally finding their rhythm. And that leads to the timeout of University of San Agustin. Trying to gather the minds of the players again. As CPU controls the game now between or against the University of San Agustin. We'll be back in a while. Pedregosa.
Alam mo pa, friends, ba na sinusubok no? Pang-add ng pang-add.
Ang iba. Now, Galusong. And still, CPU in control of their momentum, not letting USA to catch their lead again. That's an attack from USA to respond. And now USA tries to tie it back. And the rally here, CPU tries to attack, but it's still alive in USA's hand. And now CPU controls it. And an attack. And USA trying, but CPU continues to block it. And USA again. Strong rally. And it goes out as USA fails to throw it back to CPU. What a rally here. It was indeed a showcase of what both teams can do just to save the ball. Now Montaño goes back. Now CPU still in control. Now Hudeliasin serving. And there you go from USA. And a block from CPU. An attack from USA again. The ball is still in control of any of the two teams. And anytime this could land at any floor of the teams here in the court. And now that's an error for CPU, landing their ball into their own floor. And that's a point for USA now. 18-20. And now, the Blois serving for USA. And we're still here at the set number 2. And now CPU looks to attack again. USA attacking, but it was shown back to them by Central Philippine University. And now CPU advances to 22 with a point lead ahead of USA. Now Onte serving. And a chance here for CPU again to set it up. And an attack from the back, and it goes in! And the CPU advances to their 2-point lead now to end the second set. At ayun na nga, University of San Agustin calls the timeout. And now we'll see how Coach Neil Dumalag will adjust the play of the San Agustin, or rather the Agustinian players here, as they are now being down to 2 by the Central Philippine University. And CPU is now getting their redemption after that loss in the first set. And now, we'll see how University of San Agustin will improve their game. And how will Central Philippine University sustain their lead here in the championship game of the men's division of V-League Visayas 2026. Now we're still here at the second set. And now CPU. Onte serving. Good receive there. And an attack. But it's still good. Good save. And another attack from USA, and it goes in. But it is saved. It's alive. And it is an error already. That's a point for University of San Agustin. And now they are having a clear look of Central Philippine University's lead, as it is now just a point ahead of them, 22-23. CPU is now just a point behind for set point. And it is an error. Service error for USA. And now we'll see if CPU can ace this or spike it through the defense of USA, or USA can defend it and extend it even more here in the set number 2. Now Nakita serving. And an attack, and it's outside. It gave the easy point to CPU. 25-22, what a game here, the set number 2. And it's a tied game here for the championship match. Very interesting match here now at the City of Pasay Arena. Central Philippine University and University of San Agustin looks to finish and go home with the championship crown of V-League Visayas 2026. And now it's tied 1-1. Central Philippine University and University of San Agustin, walang nagpapatalo, walang may pinapalusot. At ngayon, they can have the opportunity to book a ticket for a fight against the best of Cebu, and also an opportunity to battle it out against the best of the best also of the universities from Luzon, NCR, and Mindanao. And now we'll see who takes it. We'll see who books it. Will it be Central Philippine University or University of San Agustin in the men's division? And later, after this game, is our last championship game Also, the Central Philippine University girls for the women's division, and against the University of St. LaSalle. Now we are still here. And we are back here at the championship game of University of San Agustin and Central Philippine University. And USA grabs the first point of this set, and we are now in the third set after having a thrilling match during the first and second set. We are now tied 1-1. And it's in an attack from Central Philippine University. What a block there. And it goes in. Another point there for USA. Now they're looking to adjust their play now, since Central Philippine University already countered it during the second set. Now Sardinia serving. Good attack, but it goes out, and it's still alive. What a save there from Central Philippine University. And it's still good. And it is now a violation for CPU. After that active saving there by Central Philippine University. And it was almost a good one. And a quick, what a setup from Central Philippine University. And now Central Philippine University climbs up, not letting USA go that far. And that was almost in, but it was a pancake save by CPU. And it was blocked and shown back to USA. USA grabs the 2-point lead now. Pedregoso serving. And an attack, but it goes out. Touching the hands of USA blockers. Now it's just a point lead for USA. And what a block from CPU. Turning it sharp back to the floor of USA. And another attack there for San Agustin. And now that's it again. Showing the ball outside. Deb Luis serving. 5 all already. And it's in for the official. It's a point. And now we're waiting here for the official call after this replay. And we are watching the replay here. And it shows that it is a Now we're waiting here for the official call. As we are now having a contradiction here of the results, as the replay shows that the ball is slightly placed outside the line, but the official called it as a score for University of San Agustin. And we're back here. We are now tied. Central Philippine University and University of San Agustin still here, the third set. And it's Central Philippine University's score here. And now it's 6-7. CPU taking the lead, 6-7. And Nakita serving for CPU. And as a service error for the Central Philippine University. Now it's tied to 7. Montaño serving. And now it was A block there from USA. CPU looks to attack again. And a drop there for USA, but it was saved. Strong attack there from CPU. And it goes out. And it's CPU's point. Now Katipunan serving for CPU. Ball is still alive here and looking to attack. And point for CPU. Hammering it straight to the defense of USA. And a point also for USA, pinpointing it to CPU. Cabilio serving for USA. And what a save, but it went outside for USA, and CPU gets the point. 10-8. Now, with a 2-point lead, CPU. And that's a point for USA. Trying to cut the lead of CPU. It's just 9-10. Galusong serving. Now that's a point for CPU. Judeliasin serving. And a strong, powerful hammer there by Onte. Gives a more advantage for CPU. Now it's 9-12. It's 9-12. Still in favor of CPU. And it's Judeliasin serving for CPU. And it goes out. Service error for CPU. And that's a point for USA. Getting closer and closer to CPU's lead. That's a point for CPU. After that error of USA. Now Demandante serving for CPU. And it's too strong. Goes outside. 11-13. 2-point lead for CPU. Good serve by Pedregosa. And that was a powerful attack again from CPU. Breaking USA's defense. Now, it's back to the CPU's favor. Onte serving. A response there from USA, but it went back to them. Another one from UCPU with a quick. And now USA takes it very slowly here. And that's it. What a powerful distribution. Good distribution there from the players of CPU. Setting up the key player at the back. Monte. Good serve. Another attack from USA. Hammering it. And it goes out from the hands of Central Philippine University blockers. De Blois serving. Service error for De Blois. Now Nakita serving for CPU. It's still good, it's still alive, and it's in. CPU continuing to advance in set number 3. And there you go. USA calls a timeout. 5-point lead for CPU, 17-12. Now we'll see how USA fix their movement and plays here. As it is still Galusong leading USA, one who also led them to their semifinal win against UNOR last weekend. And for the CPU, it was Kian Silvias who led them against their match against the University of St. LaSalle with a powerful playmaking performance. And now we can also see that here at the chip game. But it's just a more intense match here for the rivals of Iloilo City Universities. Nakita serving. And it is a good block. Good find also for them to lead the ball where it should land. It's Nakita serving. Strong, powerful attack for USA. And CPU is now the team that called the timeout. It's still a 5-point lead for CPU, 13-18. But Coach Arnel Amadeo just wanted to make sure that the team must or can and will sustain that momentum up until the end of set number 3. And maybe up until the end of this match. CPU is now leading. Montaño serving for USA. Good attack for CPU. And it was on fire. With that straight hammer to the defender of USA. Now, it's Arquisala serving for CPU.
Serving number 7, Arquisala.
Good block from CPU. And powerful play there by Demandante. And it's straight through the defense of USA. Now showing what they can do. Still, Arquisala serving for CPU rather. That gives the point to USA after that service error. Now it's 6-point lead for CPU, 14-20. Maute serving. And it goes outside. CPU finally sustaining it. And USA just suddenly lost their pace. It's now slowing down here. Maybe there's something they should fix in order for them to redeem their lead in this game as they started this match leading a set. And now they're being down in the set number 3. And it is a point for USA after that violation of CPU. It's 15-21. Back to a... And it was too strong outside. And it's in. After that creative drop from USA, it's 16-23. And good one there by Nakita. That gives another lead here. Another point for the lead here for CPU.
CPU set point. Terminal 1 100. Winner, CPU.
And that's the set number 3. Central Philippine University winning it. And it's now just a set behind that championship title. For USA can have a comeback here at the set number 4. And will lead this match to set number 5. This will be an interesting match now, since Central Philippine University could already end the match in the next set. And University of San Agustin could still extend it, depending on how they counter each other here in our match between Central Philippine University and University of San Agustin, still here at the City of Pasay Arena for the V-League Visayas 2026. Now we'll be back after the timeout break. And we are back now at the set number 4. And CPU still having that momentum from the set number 3. Now starting the set number 4 very strong. Getting that first point. And a save there from USA. And a good pancake save there. And it's out. CPU gets the point. Now to start the set number 4, it's 2-0 in favor of the CPU. Good one there from CPU and miscommunications there from USA. And now they are literally starting the set strong as they could end this game already in this set. They will win this. And it is in. USA gets the point. Their first point. Sardinia. Good serve. And it's a very quick shot there by Demandante. Grabe. Like it was already prepared. Judeliasin serving. And it's an error. Point for USA.
Number 6, Mendoza.
And another powerful attack there. Literally breaking the defender of USA. Now Demandante still serving. And it's a block again from CPU. What an impressive performance by CPU. And they could hand USA their upset loss if they could win this in the championship game. As University of San Agustin is the undefeated team here, the V-League Visayas. But CPU is now dominating the championship game. Another error here for USA. With a service ace for Demandante of CPU. Now USA must be focused this time and be composed so that they could still extend this game to set number 5. But now CPU is leading a 6-point lead ahead of USA, still settling with 2. Demandante still serving. And another one from CPU. What a quick thinking there. For CPU. And there goes the timeout of University of San Agustin. And now it's a 7-point lead, nailing USA's point to 2 as CPU just continues to advance with their quick offense and presence of mind inside the court, giving them that advantage. Still Demandante serving. And it was a failed block by CPU. And it's a point for, or rather, it's a failed block. Oh, yeah. It's now the USA's point. USA's ball. Great block by USA. Also doing what CPU does. And now it's back to a 5-point lead. 9-4. Of course, still leading Central Philippine University. And a drop there by USA. And it was in. Easy point for USA. Now getting closer to CPU's lead is just 5-9. Alconera, service error. And that's the point for Central Philippine University. Now CPU serves. It's back to USA. Another attack and it goes in. That's how it cuts the lead of CPU down to 4 now. 6-10. But still, of course, in favor of Central Philippine University. And a careful attack there. Or drop from USA, and that's how CPU counters it. And it is back to 5-point lead for CPU. Now USA looks to attack again. It goes back to them. And another one, but it goes in now. It's another point for USA. A 4-point lead now. Now getting closer to CPU's lead. 7-11. Good save. Now CPU is back again in their 5-point lead. And now USA attacks again. But it was saved by CPU. And another one from USA. It was saved again. And that was it. A powerful hammer again from Central Philippine University. Six-point lead. Good block again for CPU. And it goes out. As CPU now looks to advance it even more. As they are now leading from the age of your and now it's 7-14, 7-point lead. And it's out. Flying it to the outside line, Alconera. And now, CPU looks to secure it now. And it goes outside also. Service error for CPU. It's 8:15, a 7-point lead for Central Philippine University here at the championship game of men's division. Good save. And an attack from CPU, but what a save here for USA. CPU fails to save it now as USA attacking it straight to their floor. 9-15. And CPU is the one now calling the timeout. (9:50) just a 6-point lead. Now we'll see how CPU will sustain it and how Robinson's had. Now we're still here at the City of Pasay Arena for the V-League Visayas 2026. And now, CPU attacks again, and it goes back to them. 59, just a 6-point lead for CPU. And that's a violation for CPU. And that gives USA their lead. And it's USA now serving. After having that point, no, it's just a 5-point lead. And he saved there, but it was already touching the floor. And it's 16-10. And that's a point for USA, slowly climbing up, reaching the number of CPU. And that's CPU's point once again. And now it's a 6-point lead. And that's another one for CPU, but it hits the net. It doesn't go past through the defense of USA. It's 17-12. Back to the 5-point advantage. Now it's back to 5, 12, 17. And now that's again the set number 4. CPU and USA. And now we can see Coach Neil Dumalag discussing how they can improve their set number 4 performance, countering CPU's play. and responding to it very quick here. The set number 4, it's 12-18, and CPU is still 6-point lead for CPU. Now we are back in the set number 4, 18-12.
Serving number 1.
Demandante serving. It's a violation already for USA.
Point for CPU.
CPU gets another point.
Serving number 1. Demandante. Point for USA.
And now, CPU with a 6-point lead, 19-13. And it's thrown back. And USA throws it to the outside line. And CPU is now leading just 5 points behind that championship title.
Serving number 11.
13-20. And USA still tries.
Point for USA.
Now USA serving. Good serve. And it is out. That's a point for USA. Now getting a little bit closer with that 5-point lead only by CPU. And USA is 15. They must now take it seriously because they could change their lives facing other best of the best in the entire Philippines. And that's another quick from CPU.
Grabe, mag-attack yan.
What a quick there from CPU, doing it since the start of the elimination games. Just using its timing, where and when to use it. And another one from CPU. And it's now getting hard to silence the momentum of CPU if they are this hyped. Now, USA must stop that if they still have their hopes high. And now CPU attacking again. Looks to drop. And the USA attacking. CPU from the back. It goes in. It's still saved. And CPU now receiving it. And there's an official whistle. And it's a point for CPU after that violation from USA.
Hindi ko, gagit.
It's 15-22, and now we're waiting for the official call on what they could decide here as Coach Neil is challenging the call of the officials. But now we are moving straight to the game. Now Nakita serving. Just a point behind the set point. It goes out. Now another chance for USA to redeem it. It's 16-23. Another one here from San Agustin. And that's short. And that gives CPU their match point. But now, CPU is now in there. Match point. Just a point behind the championship title. And it goes out. Still gave USA their chance. And now it's 17-24. Now CPU calls the timeout. As USA could cut their lead. And we are back here at the championship game match between the University of San Agustin and Central Philippine University. Central Philippine University is now just a point behind the championship title. Good serve. And now USA with that. And that's another point for USA after that violation at the top of the net. And now another point here for USA. The Lusong carrying the hopes of his teammates. And a strong attack from CPU. And it's still alive. CPU now looking to attack very powerfully. And it goes out. And it's a violation. USA still leaving. And now they could still have that chance to catch CPU if they just avoid errors. Good serve. Now USA must be careful here. Powerful attack there from USA. And USA is trying to have a comeback here. CPU is now freezing in their defense. They must not let CPU, or rather USA, get near that, close to them. Now it's still a Lusong serving. Another one here. And it goes back to CPU. Oh my! And it's still USA's point. Grabe. Isang puntos na lang ang kailangan ng CPU para makuha ang championship title, pero narito pa rin ang University of San Agustin. Pinapakita na they are still worthy for that championship title, and now they are catching up 20-24 4-point lead for CPU, and now they are just a point behind the championship title. We'll see how CPU will put a exclamation mark to that. And that's it. Central Philippine University winning the championship title of V-League Visayas 2026 Men's Division here at the city of Pasay Arena, defeating the undefeated team of V-League Visayas in the Men's Division, University of San Agustin. And CPU will represent the region for the battle against the best of Cebu. And now, what a championship matchup. Central Philippine University and University of San Agustin, the Iloilo City rivals, having a rematch, and now CPU wins it this time. Once again, I am Marcel Vincegudo, your analyst, commentator, and together with me is your courtside reporter, Hannah Mae Chavez. And we'll hear some stories courtside in a while. And we'll just witness here the celebration of the boys of Central Philippine University after winning the championship title of V-League Visayas 2026. And now we are here at the end of the championship matchup of University of San Agustin and Central Philippine University. And we are now here with our champions, Central Philippine University, defeating the undefeated team of the V-League Visayas 2026. And now, here at the city of Pasay Arena, I'm your analyst commentator, Marcel Vincegudo, and in a while, we will be hearing stories from our courtside reporter, Hannah Mae Chavez, and also together with our best player of the game, and of course, the Central Philippine University, our champions for V-League Visayas 2026 Men's Division is here for our courtside reporter, Hannah Mae Chavez. Hannah?
Yes, so what a championship match we had here at the city of Pasig Arena. Ladies and gentlemen, your champion in the V-League Visayas Panay Negros Conference 2026 is the Central Philippine University Golden Lions. So they are the kings of the court, defeating the University of San Agustin 3-1 in a thrilling championship battle. And right now, I am joined here by two key figures behind this championship victory. So we have here the team captain, Mr. Billy Jose Onte, and head coach Arnel Amadeo. So Billy, what is the feeling right now na kayo ang champion for this year's V-League Visayas 2026?
Masaya kasi nakuha namin ang first title ng V-League. And yun, nakabawi sa kanila kasi tinalo kami sa elimination. Last year, tinalo nila kami sa prisa. Ngayon, bumawi. Thank you lang.
Yes, so all your preparations were paid off this year. And to Coach Arnel, so what was the key in beating your biggest rival here at the V-League Visayas, which is the University of San Agustin?
Actually, ma'am, purely yun nga, disiplina lang. Sabi ko nga sa kanila, winning a title starts with discipline. So yun, believe ako sa mga players na to kasi sobra yung disiplina sa sarili. Kaya nakuha namin yung titulo na to.
There you have it, everyone. Of course, discipline. And to Coach, a follow-up. So nakita po namin kanina all throughout the mat, first to second set, nakaupo lang pa kayo and you're not standing in front of the players. What was the coaching perspective with that, sir?
So yun sabi ko sa kanila, magtiwala lang sila sa sarili nila. Hindi lang nila pag-pressure yung sarili nila, enjoy lang nila yung laro. At yun nga, nagawa naman nila yung responsibilidad nila. As a coach, happy naman ako. At saka nakuha namin yung titulo na to. Salamat.
Yes, so that's the answer. Na meron po kasing nagtatanong kanina kung bakit nakaupo lang daw si coach and not coaching in this side court. And of course, we have that it's your strategy in leading your players. And to Billy, given na tatalo kayo like once, di ba, ng University of San Agustin, ano yung pinairal mo na mindset sa court given na yung kakalabanin nyo is an undefeated team in this V-League Visayas?
First of all, nagpasasalamat ako sa Allah kasi binigyan kami ng good communication and pagtitiwala sa coach niya, susundin namin siya ng maayos. Yun lang po.
There you have it, everyone. And to Coach, ano po yung masasabi niyo sa mga players ninyo at sa mga coaching staff na nagresulta sa inyong victory this afternoon?
Guys, you deserve this. You deserve this title. Actually, wala akong masabi ngayon kasi nga, yun, sobrang na-overwhelm ako sa fans, sa mga players. Yun, ang feeling ko ngayon is sobrang saya talaga. Kasi nga, first V-League ito eh. At saka kami yung nakakuha ng title na to.
There you have it. And it's all worth it, Coach, because you are the champion of this V-League Visayas 2026. And to Billy, ano yung message mo sa mga aspiring volleyball players like you all, na mga varsity ng different colleges? So ano yung mga message mo sa mga batang nag-dream din na maging isang volleyball player?
Masasabi ko sa kanila na hard work and focus to goal. Yun lang.
There you have it, everyone. And of course, I am giving this time for these two men right here to give your thanks. Kung sino pa po yung gusto yung pasalamatan o i-shout out sa ating live.
Siyempre, unang-una, kay God, maraming salamat at binigay niyo sa amin yung tagumpay na to. Pangalawa, nagpapasalamat ako sa una-una sa support ng aming school president, Reverend Ernest Howard Agohoy, Ma'am Titi Romarate, our CPU Sports Director, Sir Engineer Mark Hermel Agriam, to our very supportive Sir Gibbs Kaluba, to all CPO Republic, to to all parents na sumusuporta sa CPU at sa mga taga-gimbal kay Kap, maraming salamat sa pagpunta dito. Of course, sa family ko, sa coaching staff, maraming salamat sa aming team manager, GOU, sa aming assistant coach, Brian, at saka sa mga taga-NIA dyan, Team Barbers, especially sa pinaka-supportive namin at Jan Kaluyo. Maraming salamat. Sa pamilya ko sa Dumaguete, salamat sa inyong lahat.
Yes, thank you very much, Coach. And of course, our team captain, meron ka bang gustong pasalamatan for your game this afternoon?
First of all, nagpapasalamat ako sa Allah kasi binigyan niya binigay yung champion para sa amin. Pinalangin ko to talaga para kukuha kami ng champion this year. And nagpasalamat ako sa sumusuporta sa akin dyan, sa family ko, sa pamilya, thank you so much. At kapatid ko sa Cebu, thank you. And kay Sir Jubar, thank you so much sa pagpunta, sa suporta. Thank you.
There you have it, everyone. The Central Philippine University Golden Lions is your champion in this V-League Visayas 2026 Panay Negros Conference. There you have it, everyone. Stay tuned because after this, we're going to watch the championship of the women's division. Once again, congratulations, CPU! So I'm Hannah L. Chavez reporting courtside. Back to you, Arcel.
Thank you, Hannah, for that courtside report. And once again, this is our champions for the men's division of V-League Visayas 2026, Central Philippine University, and our silver medalist, University of San Agustin. And there will be another championship matchup. Stay tuned for the University of St. Lasal and Central Philippine University for the women's division, still here at the V-League Visayas 2026 and live at the City of Pasig Arena. Once again, I'm your analyst commentator, Arcel Vincegudo. See you in the next game.